What is up guys, Marshall here and welcome to another Made In episode. This is a series where I bring together all the players that's come through one club's academy and reunite them basically. So this is Made In Blackburn. So in nets we have Frankie Fielden. I think his first name's Frankie anyway. He left Blackburn, he's now at Derby County where he's the #1 keeper. I do believe he's been involved in the England setup before and he's a good prospect for the future. Grant Hanley is in at right centre back. He hasn't had as much time as this centre back who's really flourished. He joined Manchester United after having a great season with Blackburn. Unfortunately he's been hampered by injuries. He's been touted as the next Brian Robson, future England captain, but that will never happen unless he can shake off this kind of injury curse that he has at the moment. Martin Olsen is our last centre back basically. He has the pace. He's not his position, obviously he's a left back, but with that pace he can cover for the other two centre backs. On the left hand side in midfield we have Pilkington. Now Blackburn have produced a number of left sided players, right sided players, mainly wingers, not too much in the centre midfield department, but this guy is a legend of the club. He's a calm. It's David Dunn. This guy, he came through at the same time as Damien Duff. I remember I was quite young when both of them came through. Damien Duff especially was so exciting on the ball. Dunn, he was a bit skillful even though he did score many goals, and then sometimes he tried skill moves that would never come off, and it was just one for those comedy football DVDs. Jonathan Douglas is alongside him. On the right hand side I had the choice between Damien Duff and Gallagher. I went with Gallagher simply because of that Scottish partnership there. That'll improve the chemistry just a little bit, but obviously with all those dead links this chemistry is going to be quite dire. Ahead of him, you just seen him just before, it's Damien Duff. He came through Blackburn's academy, eventually joined Chelsea where he basically lit up the team. He was brilliant. He joined Newcastle and screwed us over before moving to Fulham. Up front we have Jonathan Walters, now at Stoke. He is always in the starting lineup at the minute. He scores goals, he misses sitters, but he does put a lot of effort in, and that can be brilliant for any team that he plays for, even the international side. Hoylett is beside him. He's now at QPR. He had to leave. I don't know if he had to or he wanted to. I think he wanted to. He's joined QPR, who are really struggling this year, so you're not seeing the best of Hoylett at the moment. In the first game then, it was all Hoylett. Hoylett is amazing on this game. Got put through from Walters and he just finishes it with aplomb right into the other side of the net. Great finish from Junior Hoylett, and what a start to this made-in episode, in the games anyways. I've got to say, this squad, it really surprised me. Even though this first game I did lose, the other two games I actually went on to be victorious in. This goal from Walters just epitomises him. He's strong, he's good on the ball. Wait, sort of. He's a pretty decent finisher, as you've seen with that goal. Now later on in this game it's Pilton's ball into the box. I did try and knock it back, it worked, and that is a stonewall penalty. He just falls to the floor there, and I'm only going to put one person on it, and he's already on it anyways. It's David Dunn. He steps up. It's a pretty easy pen. If the keeper did dive the other way, he'll save it. Simple as that. That actually went into penalties that game, which in turn I did lose this game. I come up against a much better squad, and I did perform a hell of a lot better than I did in the previous game. Got very lucky there. Strike from Douglas, it hit the back of Hoylett before being turned into the net, and then yet again it's Walters this time. He's going clean through on goal. There's only going to be one outcome eventually, and it's a penalty. Just win loads of penalties with this squad, and as again it's David Dunn that steps up. I do a little stutter in this penalty, and the keeper moves out the way at the last second. If he just stayed there for literally half a second more, he would have saved that. But again, David Dunn is scoring from the penalty spot, and then it was Hoylett's turn to get on the score sheet yet again. It's 3-0 on this guy's team. It is a good Premier League squad. He's got an inform at the back in, I think it's inform Maino Figueroa. This time Damien Duff again. This is a brilliant goal. I enjoy this. He went from the right to the left hand side before just slotting past the goalkeeper. And it's 4-0 at this point. With this team, you've seen the chemistry. It's not exactly the best team in the world. It's probably one of the worst teams. I do try and be a bit too cocky there. Try to chip him, but that's a cue for this guy to leave. He backs out. Like I said, I will show you his team. My team, right there, it's just a simple team. Anyone should be beating this team, in fairness. He has a great team in my eyes. I don't know why he's got Podolski at centre mid though. Honestly, he will not work there. I really don't know why he put him at centre mid, and it did backfire. I did fall behind in this game 1-0 before I came back into it. It's that man Hoylett yet again. He's just amazing. If you can get Hoylett on this game, try and cut inside as much as possible. You will find that far corner more often than not. He's a great finisher. I did fall 2-1 behind, and then I came back in the second half. Nice little piece of play here. It's Jonathan Walters again, and he does find the net from the angle. So Jonathan Walters is on the score sheet yet again before, with 5 minutes left. Hoylett's through on goal, and he just dinks a little chip header over the goalkeeper, and this guy backs out fast, and the hooker drops a knickers. He was away, and this guy had quite a few informs. I think he had two. He had Jordi Alba and he had Soldado. So that is it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like if you did, and I will see you guys next time.